Hello, everyone, and welcome. I'm Josh Oakes. I'm so excited to have you here as we have people coming in here right now. Welcome. I'm Josh Oakes, live from Los Angeles, California. I'm so excited to have you here today. So hello to all of you live on YouTube, live in our, it's so good to have everybody piling in on Zoom. Hey, Zoom people, I'm going to launch a poll real quick so that you can go ahead and answer some questions while we get started. We're going to discuss the hidden safety features of TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Fortnite, YouTube, and Netflix. I've got a lot in store for you. First, let's see what some actual parents have said after this webinar. So let's go ahead and take a look at that one more time. Hello, everyone. I'm Josh with smartsocial.com. We have two awesome new VIP members here, very informed parents. And actually, Marie is the very informed parent. She just joined one of our VIP membership courses where we taught TikTok safety, some Snapchat safety. We didn't do it to take things away from their kids. We did it with her daughter, Anna. Now, Marie, what did you think of what we just taught?
I think it was amazing. I feel more comfortable, obviously, the more knowledge that I have. And I think the problem is that it feels like there's always a lot of knowledge out there that I need to know. And you just made it real concise and very easy to follow. So it helped me feel more comfortable, and it made me feel like I could really handle, navigating it. And then alongside of Anna, helping her understand the safety features and why the safety features are so important.
That's awesome. So, now, Anna has a website. She started one through her school, which is really exciting. Anna, let's talk quickly about the safety. What did you feel when I showed you TikTok, how to privatize it and public it? How did you feel about those features?
Well, I thought it was really helpful. I thought it was really creepy that people can send your TikToks to each other. So like it wouldn't just be on TikTok, it could be on other forms of social media. So that was really helpful.
Yeah. Now we're in the next couple of weeks, you guys are going to fine tune your portfolios and turn them into little websites. How does that make you feel, Anna?
It's gonna make me feel like I have a purpose, like you said. It's gonna make me feel like more inspired to do better things on social media rather than just like use it for fun.
Yeah. Marie, you must be so proud. Now, Marie, you have 5 daughters.
I do.
Wow, that's amazing. I'm so excited for you. What would you say to other parents that are on the fence, that are struggling? What confidence would you give them?
The confidence is in knowledge. I really believe that the more we know, the better equipped we are to face all the challenges of this media world that is so overwhelming. And it's just important to find someone you trust, like Josh, so that you can rely on somebody who has all the information that they need to keep our kids safe. And I just really have, since the day we saw you at the girls' school, have been able to trust I've been using your app, and I've been reading your emails. And so I've really enjoyed, I'm excited about the podcast. I didn't even know you had one. So now I'm excited about the podcast. So that'll be easy on my exercise runs to listen to you. So I would just say, arm yourself with knowledge so that you can keep your kids safe, because that's the only way to do it. We can't just fly by the seat of our pants. And I didn't want to give them access without the knowledge. And so I'm excited about learning.
Well, all right. So welcome, everyone. It's so good to have you here. That was a testimonial from a mom, and a couple of her daughters have gone through this program. In this webinar today, we're going to look at a hidden screen time feature inside of iPhones and Androids and how to activate it. Now, first of all, the stuff I'm teaching you, the big companies do not want you to know. The apps do not want you to know. And we serve really one group of people, and that's parents. Yes, we get paid by parents and schools, but schools hire us because we serve parents to keep kids safe, right? Next, I'm going to teach you a hidden part of the YouTube app to limit screen time, a dangerous Snapchat feature and how to turn it off, how to find out if your student has a second or fake Instagram account, how TikTok can change your student's online footprint. And what you saw there was Anna, the daughter. We taught her before she got TikTok all the features on what to turn off. And it's almost like teaching them, here's how the car works. I'm about to hand you the keys, but we're going to teach you beforehand how predators work, how they'll talk to you. And she went, wow, this is interesting, right? Okay, how to change your students' relationship with Fortnite or any gaming platform and how dangerous video games can impact students. We're going to show you some studies there. A feature in Netflix that'll help your family reduce screen time. And then bonus for members, we're going to set up some parental controls in the next couple days on if you join our program at the end of this. I'm here not as a salesperson, but as a support system, if you will, right? As I want to show you services we have in case something goes wrong. And if you join them, I can almost guarantee that nothing goes wrong. Now, our mission is to keep students and kids safe on social media so they can someday shine online. I got my start at Walt Disney Studios many years ago, essentially as an intern at the bottom of the rung. Here's some of the products that crossed my desk: Finding Nemo, Pirates of the Caribbean, Lion King, Power Rangers. And I learned how Disney takes a 2-hour film and puts it inside of a little image. And basically we can look at that image and go, oh yeah, that pretty well represents that 2-hour film. Now, how do they do that? Well, that's what I travel the country teaching students how to do. At the end of this, I'll invite you, perhaps if you want to, or you can forward it to a friend who's struggling. I'll invite you to a safety boot camp, if you will, summer safety, all about how to keep your kids safe. But then I've got something even more exciting. I have a branding boot camp. You want to do a summer camp project and build your kids a website? We have that as well, as early as next week to join. And we teach you how to brand your kids the way Disney does. Okay. Each of my books teaches people and businesses how to shine online. I've got 6 books out on Amazon. They're about $10. You can go pick them up at any time. Our techniques are featured on major news networks around the country. They're short, to the point, and we're backed by some of the world's biggest brands who support the way in which we teach people how to be light, bright, and polite online. Here's what people say about today's presentation. Very informative, high energy, engaging, important stuff. Amazing work, beyond valuable, great information for parents. Now, at the end of this, if you become a free podcast subscriber, at the end of this, I'm going to give you the chance to get this free download, the top 97 plus teen app list for parents. You can click on any of these apps and it'll take you to a video that we have created just for you. And in fact, I'm going to show it to you just real quick to get you a little bit excited. This is it. Let's say you want to learn more about the Marco Polo app. What is that? All you do is you click on it. I'm going to give you this free PDF and it'll show you we have 879 shares. We made a video for you, a podcast. You can learn all about the Marco Polo app, the good, the bad, why we sometimes like it, sometimes don't, and so on. So I want to give you this free guide if you become a subscriber. Now, before we get started, if you've come at all confused on a topic, my goal is that you go home a little bit more comfortable. This presentation is full of suggestions. Use what you feel is right for your family. My podcast, guys, has over 200 episodes. We interview psychologists, counselors, therapists, teachers, parents, authors, and more. Guess how much it costs you? It's all free for you if you subscribe. I've got a couple ways to subscribe. Now, the bonus at the end, if you hang out to the end, I'm giving away the PDF one sheet to the 97 plus teen apps I showed you. That's for everybody if you want it. For all podcast subscribers today, if you subscribe, please open your favorite podcast software. Android users, first of all, iPhone users, I want to show you how to do this. All you do, iPhone users, just open up your camera. I'll show you how to do this here real quick. Open up the camera on your phone, iPhone users. And what you're going to do is do this. Just point the camera on your phone to this. Do you see how I'm pointing at the QR code? Do you see what happened at the top of the screen, guys, up there? Do you see this right here? It'll open that podcast in boom. And I'm going to click on that. Okay. I pointed my camera. I opened the camera app, pointed it, boom. And all you awesome iPhone users, boom. Then you can just subscribe right there. I just subscribed and you'll get access to our 221 episodes for FREE. Now, all of you Android users, you beautiful people over there, I'm going to give you the link to download the Android podcast app. Android users, if you want that, it's in there. Great. Carly from Idaho. Welcome, Carly. Rebecca from Mammoth. It's good. Mammoth, Oregon. Parent mental health rep coordinator. That's awesome. Charlotte, North Carolina. Sydney, it's good to have you here. Welcome. Now, all of you Android users, you can search for Smart Social. Download that Google Podcast app. You can also get us in the Spotify app as well. Just type in Smart Social. It looks like this. It's a teal Smart Social podcast. Once again, lots of people on this. I'm so excited. Let me know in the comments if you subscribed. Let's just go through a couple things. This is my free giveaway to you, right? Is Mom Talk. April shares how our family detox from screens on Monday. And these are two moms. They both have 4 kids each, and they take over our podcast, and it's really cool. Identifying warning signs of a gaming disorder, dangers parents should know before giving kids a smartphone, and a Gab Wireless tip, how predators and sex traffickers target and groom children online, summer schedules for students at home, students explain why they like Fortnite and what they want parents to know. I mean, we got a ton of stuff. It just doesn't get better than that. Courtney, I'm a prevention coordinator, but also a forensic interviewer at the Child Advocacy Center in Georgia. Hey, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to meet you. All right. So that free podcast is all yours, guys. Let's go ahead and get started. So MIT Tech Review. Teens are anxious and depressed after 3 hours a day on social media. Don't take your smartphone to bed if you want a good night's sleep, says USA Today. Also USA Today. Too much screen time for toddlers may lead to unhealthy behaviors growing up, a study says. And as well, teen social media use may increase the risk of mental health problems. Next, Pew Research Center released something interesting, how parents feel about and manage their teens' online behavior and screen time. You see 65% of parents, well, let me show you their results. So first of all, they asked parents, are your kids spending too much time in front of screens? 33% said a lot. 32% said some, but a net positive of 65% said yes to that answer. Are they losing the ability to communicate in person? 62% said yes. Are they sharing too much about their life online? 61% said yes. Are they being harassed or bullied online? 59% said yes. That's so sad. And are they sending or receiving explicit messages? 57% said yes. Yikes. Guys, we're going to cover all this. Now, at the end, I'm inviting you to become a VIP member at thesmartsocial.com if you want to join one of my boot camps or anything else. I want to tell you a story first, though. Can we ban kids from the web? Well, here's Dorothy. She says, guys, I'm leaving social media forever. My mom took my phone. I'll miss you all so much. I'm crying goodbye. Now, that's not a picture of Dorothy. That's a picture of a celebrity. But Dorothy tweeted this from her Nintendo 3DS image share. Josh, what does that look like? What is a 3DS image share? Well, I'm glad you asked. This is what it looks like. It's a Nintendo dual screen thing. Her mom discovered this and tweeted this. I saw that Dorothy has been using Twitter on her Nintendo. This account will be shut down now. And then she sent this tweet out. Now you're probably thinking, good try, Dorothy. Clever. Game over though, Dorothy, right? Wrong. Next, Dorothy tweets this. Hello, my mom took my phone and my Nintendo dual screen. So I have no choice but to use my Wii. Thank you all for the support and the love. I'll answer my direct messages and follow back when I have a stable connection to Twitter. Bye, love, Dorothy, right? Clever, Dorothy. You guys know what the Wii is. It looks a little bit like this, and you basically play tennis and all that other stuff wirelessly. It's a pretty cool device. Now, you're probably thinking, game over, Dorothy. Good try, game over. Well, wrong. Next, she tweets this. I do not know if this is going to tweet. I'm talking to my refrigerator. What the heck? My mom confiscated all of my electronics again. Sent from the LG smart refrigerator, guys. Now, you're probably asking, wait, what? Our refrigerators can tweet? Yes, our refrigerators can tweet now if they have a screen on them. Once again, can we ban kids from the web? Let me ask you that. No, we can't. They're going to find a different way to do it. So that's why I offer you this free podcast to just work with your kids, right? And all these different resources I have free resources, paid ones that help to support my growing staff as we protect kids all over the world. But we want to work with Dorothy, not against her, because she'll find clever ways to go around us. Okay. Please get your phone, guys. We're going to show you how they're going to show you missing features of your phone that the big companies do not want you to know. Welcome to everybody around the world. It's so good to have you here. iPhone users, you're up first. Android users, hang out. I got something amazing for you. So Android users, give me 1 minute. iPhone users, click on the settings button in your iPhone. And then when you do that, scroll down to screen time. And this is something that's just underutilized, we believe, screen time. When you click on screen time, it's going to show you how long you've been using your phone this week. It's a daily average. I'm at 5 hours. Could be more or less today, but this was a screenshot recently. Next, in our summer boot camp series, if you choose to, you want us to help you with this, we teach you how to, your kids can get more sleep using the downtime feature. Sleep is required for everything: relationships, schoolwork, homework, growing, literally growth during sleep, right? Ask the experts or just listen to our podcast. Next, I want to teach you at a later time too, app limits. And if you don't have this turned on, go turn it on. You can set up certain app limits. It's pretty incredible. If you dive into the app and you realize you can't control inside the app, there's a way to use app limits to control outside the app. So that app is only used for 30 minutes a day and so on. All right, let me know in the comments. My daily average was blank hours, blank minutes, or I don't have mine on. All you iPhone users, let me know in the comments. Android users, get your phones. So you're going to click on the settings thing over here on the left, Android users. All right, next you're going to scroll down to digital well-being, okay? So we're once again, settings, digital well-being, and then that's going to give you the chance. It's going to give you the chance to see how many minutes you've used it, how many unlocks, how many notifications. There's something called the dashboard. When you click on that, you have a chance to see over the week how it's working. You can see screen time. You can also manage and restrict each different app. Sydney says 4 hours, 44 minutes. That's very normal. Good for you, Sydney. Once again, no shame here. But guys, let me know if this was helpful. Let me know if this is helpful in the iPhone and the Android. Once again, these internal counters are something they don't really want you to use and know about, but they're forced to create these. So let me know if that was helpful in the comments. Now, if you want help setting this up on your students' phones, a little gentle, shameless plug. I'm not a salesperson, but if you need help, we have a short workshop. How to set up parental controls on an iPhone and Android. We're going to offer this to you at the end if you need help, okay? Now, I watch digital trends come and go in the hallways of middle schools and high schools as I zoom across America, as I now give presentations to over 1 million people a year, essentially. You're going to get some of my team's best tips. Educators, you can visit smartsocial.com and click on school presentations at the top of the page to invite us. So as you'll see on the top, you see school presentations up there. As you click on that, you can learn more about our message and how it works and what educators say. And as you scroll down, you can listen to some of my podcast. Episode 160 was a parent night speech that I give away. You can listen to it. It's awesome. Share it with your parents. You can also subscribe. And then next, you can see what newscasters say about us and why they feature us. Also, you can read more and learn more about our books. Now you can go search for my name, Josh Oakes, in Amazon and find all 6 of my books and see what people say. Also, you can see what principals and staff say about our positive social media. What do people say about after they've worked with you via Zoom and everything else? Well, we've got everybody from my favorite sisters, nuns in Catholic schools, all the way up to you name it. We have a couple hundred of these, I feel like, but about 10 are on the page. And then if you want to work with us, you just roll over and click the Hire Us button in the upper right. Educators, fill this out. We're really going to change the Hire Us to Request a Proposal, right? Because request a proposal, let's wrap together. It's kind of fun. I just made that up. Request a proposal just means you get to see how we work and what we do. Now, let's discuss let me know in the chat box if you're an educator or someone that might be interested in that. Also, just quick side note, guys, quick side note. I haven't mentioned this on any of my other ones. I have a very, very detailed educator webinar that launches next week on Tuesday. To get to it, if you haven't registered educator, it's very different than this one. If you haven't registered yet, it's up at the top, educator webinar. It's very different. It's a 60-minute webinar where we're going to walk through a ton of stuff, but it's once again, you're going to learn all kinds of stuff. You can register via Zoom. We're going to highlight what often goes wrong in schools and how to fix it, setting goals for what success looks like, how to build a group of students that will be your eyes and ears on campus and online. We teach you how to work with students to implement a system they have ownership of. And then we teach you in 3rd to 12th grade, some safety training, 4th to 12th grade, mental health training, 5th to 12th grade, Google results and what your students look like online. 6th to 12th grade, building a private portfolio to help students categorize their accomplishments. 9th to 12th grade, launching a public footprint with the portfolio so it gets discovered by colleges and employers. So let me know. Yeah, Sydney, you're a homeschool parent. This is actually something awesome because you're creating your own little tiny school. So that's powerful. That's next week. It's on the front of smartsocial.com. I'm going to give you guys that link there if you want that right now. This is a educator webinar, and boom, that's for next week if you want access to that. Spoiler alert, guys, the best way for parents and teachers to help keep kids safe on social media is to be on every one of the same apps that they're using and to have a social media agreement before they're online. Also, set up parental controls on your student's phone so you can monitor them a little easier. Join me at the end of this presentation if you want to set those up. Now, who knows the top social media network? You guys want to toss that out? I'm just going to give it to you. Actually, while we're tossing that out, let's take a look at the poll. Only 50% of you have filled that out. Only 50% of you filled it out, but let's give you the results here real quick. So you guys can all see it on there. Sydney, sorry, it's not Instagram. What are your biggest frustrations online? Number 1 was seeing inappropriate content, very valid. Number 2 was worrying about talking to strangers. Number 3 was managing their screen time. Number 4, keeping up with the latest apps. Number 2, what apps are your kids using? Number 1 is YouTube. Number 2 is Instagram. Number 3 is Snapchat. 4 is TikTok. Oh, I'm sorry. Instagram is tied with Fortnite and Minecraft. Next, we have how old are your kids? A majority of you have 17 plus, 14 years old, and 8 and under. So we got a bunch of 14-year-old parents here. Great. And do your students and children have their own smartphone? Yes, they have an iPhone. They have an iPad. They don't have a phone. A few of you don't, 25% of you don't have a phone. Great. So we'll skip some of the Android stuff, but we've already given you some Android tips. I, the parent, have an iPhone and an iPad tablet. Great, great. At the end of this presentation, I want to prep my kids before they get on social media so they'll never make a mistake. The 63% of you said that. Fantastic. I've got an answer for you. I've got some awesome stuff. Okay. Next, building a positive portfolio and website. So we've got that summer boot camp, which I think is great. Awesome. Hey, let me know in the chat box if you would be interested in a summer boot camp, a summer camp around building your own website, or safety. Let me know website safety. Let me know if one of those is of interest to you, just so I can gauge. Tonight, I want to learn this platform the most with today. You guys tied, man. Fortnite, YouTube, Snapchat, Instagram, and TikTok. We're going to talk about all those. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and get started here again. So the world's largest social media network that no one thinks about is YouTube. Let's talk about some stats. YouTube has 2 billion logged in monthly users. 81% of 15 to 25-year-olds use YouTube, which is very much in line with what you said. You said, we asked you, what's the most popular social network? You guys said that your kids are using the #1 social network. 75% of your kids are using YouTube. People upload 500 hours of video every minute. That's 30,000 minutes of video every minute. 70% of what people watch on YouTube is determined by the recommendation algorithm, which I'm going to teach you how to turn off. Warning, they do not want you to know this. I'm going to teach you how to turn it off. In the US alone, YouTube will make $5.5 billion in advertising estimated in 2020. Now, YouTube's the world's 2nd largest search engine, in case you didn't know. Google's #1. Google owns YouTube, so they're the largest conglomerate in the world when it comes to online content, search engine share, and stuff like that. It's loaded with video content ranging from how-to videos to educational kids videos and so on. YouTube's a wonderful space for students to learn and build a positive digital resume, but it can also impact them negatively. Viral YouTube videos can promote danger. What is the YouTube fire challenge? A Michigan boy was badly burned by a friend. Children set each other on fire for social media. Jason said his friend sprayed him with nail polish remover and set him on fire. He suffered 2nd-degree burns on his chin, his chest, and his stomach. Guys, this is so sad. but I got to tell you, this is happening all over the country. Why wouldn't he know? Like, why wouldn't he have common sense? Well, in our program, and what we believe is if you don't talk to your kids about this, then that common sense they see will be on YouTube from influencers who are doing the dangerous challenges. So we've built a whole program to teach Jason and everybody else, hey, here's what you can do. Here's your future. Here's what's going on. And then Jason is less inclined to want to play these pranks and more inclined to want to look to their future of college, career, and everything else. YouTube is user generated. It relies on users to flag videos that violate YouTube's terms of service for things like violence, nudity, encouraging dangerous hate speech, etc. Students can unintentionally watch inappropriate or dangerous videos, and people can easily get addicted to watching online videos and waste a lot of time on YouTube. All right, guys, get your phones, please. I'm going to teach you the hidden safety features for YouTube. Now, remember that this works on Android and iPhone. So those of you watching that didn't answer the poll, you're good. Grab your YouTube app. You see the logo in the upper right next to my head. Grab the YouTube app, and what you're going to do is go to the library in the bottom right, guys. You'll see that down there. Click on the library. Now, if your student isn't logged into YouTube, I think you're drastically missing what YouTube offers, because if your student is 11, 12, 13, and you're like, I don't want them to log in, they're too young. Actually logging in, counterintuitive, and I'm here to give you the hidden secrets that might go against what your normal intuition would have. You want them to log in. You want to tell YouTube your kid's age, because then they're forced by the government to restrict the amount of information they give your kids. So please get your kids to log in. That's one of the biggest questions. My kids don't log in. Well, it's going to bug them to create an account. So why not create an account with them and work with them? Next, time watched. So once you click on the library and then their headshot, then click on time watched. And when you click on that, you're going to see in the last 7 days what they've watched. You're also going to be able to see the watch history. You're also, these are 2 hidden features, and I've got a third feature I teach in my boot camp. Remind me to take a break. This is kind of cool. It'll remind you to take a break, your kids. Also, autoplay next video. I turn that off. When autoplay is enabled, the suggested video will automatically play next. I tell your students in our boot camp, which you bring your students to, our safety summer boot camp, and we have the branding summer boot camp, right? Branding course. You decide what video you play, not the algorithm, right? Let me know in the comments if this is helpful, guys. Let me know if your students might find this helpful. And let me know also if you want to work with us at the end of this, if you want us to teach this to your kids. Happy to do so and excited to do so. Okay, and please set this up on your students' phones. Guys, I taught you how to do it for free. If you need help, I've got a workshop. I've got an advanced branding workshop, how to set up YouTube for a positive impact, right? Some incredible, incredible stuff. We have that in the end if you want that. Sydney says, this is great. I didn't know that feature was there. Let's watch a video, Sydney.
After you create a snap, you can send it to friends and even to groups. You can also add snaps to your daily story or submit them to Our Story. Snaps sent to Our Story can show up on the map, in search, on the web, or in other places. You can share the moment with someone special or the whole world.
All right, so here we go. We're back. Snapchat's location feature is dangerous. A restaurant employee used Snapchat to track teen customers, police say. Police believe a prep cook at the restaurant spotted the girls while they ate lunch and then used Snapchat's location feature application to send them messages. The 23-year-old did admit that he asked the girls for sex and for money, police said. Yikes! Guys, get your phones because I'm going to teach you how to turn off Snapmap, a feature inside of Snapchat. Now, when you get Snapchat, this is what it looks like. You have this smiling dork if you look like that, right? This is me before the haircut. Today, it's me after a haircut. First haircut in a long, long time. Okay, when you take pictures on Snapchat, this is what it looks like. But what I want to do is I actually want to point. I'm going to point to the middle of the screen, and then I'm going to swipe down. What are you going to do? I'm going to put my finger in the middle of the screen, and I'm going to boink like that. And when you do that, wait, what? Yeah, it creates a map. And then that map is interesting. This is a snap map. It shows your location to all of your friends. Guys, let me tell you why this is so creepy. Students understand that their friends online aren't their friends. They know that there's predators. Kids are wising up and they're hearing in the news, Hey, I heard that this, and this happens. I heard this. Parents oftentimes don't understand. They're like, oh, wait, I thought that was just, I didn't know that you had followers that weren't your friends. So don't see the word friends on any app as friends. See them as followers. Followers can be tricky people, predators, older people, and so on. How do we turn this off? How do I not allow my followers to see me at any moment? Guys, this is where I live. This is Josh's location right now, 8 blocks from the beach. It's scary. They can see your home on Snapmap. Predators, right? And if you don't believe predators are online, I've got a whole nother webinar to show you. Anyways, so let's click on the sharing location gear in the upper right. And then what we're going to do is I want to show you ghost mode. When you enable ghost mode, it turns off all these other features. It shouldn't matter who can see your location, because when you enabled it, then it goes, well, are you sure? And it gives us the fear of missing out. It goes, how about just for 3 hours, 24 hours, or until turned off? I want you to click until turned off so that we can make sure that Snapchat is not sharing your location with predators, okay? Guys, let me know if that was helpful in the comment box. Let me know if that was helpful in the comment box. Please set this up on your students' phones. If you need help, we've got a short workshop. We have a workshop for parents to watch on your own time. We've got a workshop for parents and students because we call it a positive impact. How to get a better life with Instagram, with Snapchat. I've got one for Instagram as well. It's pretty crazy. But let me know in the comment box if that works. Let me know in the comment box if that helped out. Okay, next. Instagram, with 1 billion users on the app, of which 71% of which are under the age of 35. Now, you know that Instagram's a free photo and video sharing application. You know all about it. I have a whole branding class on this. We could dive into it, but let me just show you a little bit of the positive side of Instagram. Parents, I'm Josh with smartsocial.com, and in our VIP membership, Very Informed Parents, we want to teach you how to set up Instagram for a positive impact. This is a student workshop where we teach you a ton of stuff, and the coolest part about the way we teach is it looks just like this. It's live. So we walk students through exactly how a college or employer will find you and why branding is important. And I teach them how to set up their Instagram live on the actual account, how to brand your Instagram to have fun and shine online, right? What they're basically doing here, how to set up your bio and your photo, and then where to link. Do you see this special link here? We show students exactly why that's so important. Tell a story with your highlights or stories. And I show students you can have fun. There's all kinds of things you can do here. Then tell a story with your images and videos. And I teach students not only how to do that, but next, how to archive images and videos. Guys, this is huge. If you don't know how to do that, it teaches your students how to hide some of your stuff that might not be the best to show, whether they're in middle school or high school, why the world might not need to see that. And it comes from me. Right? Not you. It comes from a trusted outsider who is a branding person. And then when to publicize your account to shine online for discovery by Google. There's a ton of different stuff that we teach you. And I hope you'll take the workshop. I hope that you will become a VIP member. All right, so let's keep rolling. Now, you know that users can post to their Instagram. There's lots of different ways to post. We walk you through all this at a later time, but we're limited on time. Instagram can get you a job and can get you fired. It can get you into college. It can get you expelled. Why should you care? The app has been known to be a breeding ground for bullying behavior. In an effort to gain more followers or attention, some users might behave in negative or dangerous ways. Instagram can have a serious impact on your students' digital footprint in a positive or negative way, depending on what they post. There's many reports of predators using Insta to target and groom their victim. The New York Times says Instagram is great for models. It's also good for predators. The platform can create a path to success for many young women. Police say Instagram has become the most used site for child predators. How to find out if your student has a Finstagram account, a fake Instagram, or a spam account. I want to show you this real quick. Let me know in the comments if your student has a Finstagram student, yes, no, not sure. My student does have a Finstagram. If you don't know what they are, put not sure. I'm going to teach you what they are. So let me know in the comments If you guys are active, I'd love to hear from you. I'm going to call out some names here. We have people listening in from the 954 area code. Carly, it's good to see you. We've got Alicia, Courtney, Karen Smith is in here 3 times. Karen, what's going on here? Carly Thompson, Latoisha, you're in here twice. Linda, Ray, Rebecca, Ruth, Sandra, Sydney, Yumis. It's great to have you. Carly says, not sure. Before we get started, there's one official Instagram app. The official Instagram app can administer and manage up to 5 Instagram accounts and usernames. There's a chance your student might be managing a friend's account for them, or they set up a fun account to mock a teacher and admin or other students at school. These secondary accounts inside their real Instagram app are called Finsta, fake Instagram, Finstagram, or a spam account. Now, how to find someone's second secret Instagram account. First of all, you have to get your child's phone. But Josh, you don't understand. No, trust me, please. You must, to do this, you have to get your kid's phone to do this, even though I'm sure you're an expert. Let me just show you something, okay? So first of all, let's do this live. All my workshops are live like this. So first of all, let's go into Instagram. This is the logo. There is no Finstagram app. It's only an Instagram app, okay? It's how you use Instagram that becomes a Finstagram. All right, so first thing we're gonna do is click on my headshot in the bottom right. You see that right there? What we're gonna do here now is we're gonna click on that Instagram headshot, and then you're gonna see your kid's profile and bio. Like, oh, cool, this is what you have. Oh, it's pretty negative. What's going on here? You know, you can see what they're posting. Cool. You should be following them also. If you are not following your kids, there's something wrong, okay? Oh, but I want them to have privacy. They won't let me follow them. Guys, we need to have some tough love with you. Predators would love for you to go, oh, but my kids need some privacy. Predators would love, love, love for you to say that. They're fine. They'll learn on their own. So once again, common wisdom, throw it out the door. We need to make sure that we protect your children. If they're 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, still is a good time to make sure that we're tough on them. Okay, next. So let's go ahead and do this. If you open their Instagram, hold down the profile photo in the bottom right, watch this. Boop, 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 boop. What is that? Well, this is the account we're logged into. This is my company, Smart Social Kids. This is a volunteer program I have. This is the corporate social media safety program I have. Yikes. So we're logged into the checkbox. Let's log into the other one. Let's go over to Smart Social Kids. Switched over to Smart Social Kids now. Very similar, but you can see now I've got all this other stuff. I can click down here and see what people are saying, see who's following me, and all kinds of other stuff. So now, how do I get back? Well, there's another way to get back. You can either hold this down again, or if you want to add an account, just click on the username in the up top, boom, username, and then scroll down. Whoa, there's add an account. That's right. You can toggle back over to Josh Oakes. Okay, now we're in Josh Oakes. And now you can click over to the top again. You can add an account, and you can either log into an existing account or create a new account. Okay. So let me know, guys, if that made sense. Let me know if that's helpful in the chat box. Give me a shout out. All of you are just kind of sitting passively. Let me know if that helps you out. Please set this up on your students' phones. If you need help, I've got a short workshop. We've got a parent course that teaches you everything you need to know in 12 minutes of Instagram. We have how to set up Instagram for a positive impact for students. It's a social media workshop for students. Sandra says, eye-opening. Yeah, Sandra, it's important how the platform isn't necessarily bad. It's how we use the platform. Sydney says, I know Instagram wants you to use the app, but what happens on the website? Does it work the same as far as switching accounts? It does not. It's a good question. We've got that whole parent course. The website is totally different. It doesn't allow you to do the messages quite as much. It doesn't allow you to switch accounts and stuff like that. So just so you know. All right, great. Let's keep moving. TikTok. What is it? And is it safe? A guide for parents. Whenever there's a huge number of people using a social media app, there's a dark side, says NBC News. What is TikTok? TikTok's a social media app that allows users to film videos 15 to 60 seconds in length. Lip syncing, dancing, and creating comedy sketches are some of the most popular types of videos. Built-in filters make it fun. Why should parents care? There's a lot of mature content on TikTok, guys. The app boasts an endless stream of addicting material. Addicting. They will not know when to put it down. Don't trust me? Look at the data, look at the stats, take my other webinars, go watch some of our videos. If accounts are not set to private, strangers can watch what your kids post and communicate with them. Yikes! Parents, know that everything your student posts publicly can alter their digital footprint. This is what we teach in our summer boot camp. Set your child's account to private. This takes about 20 minutes to set up. It's easy. If you become a VIP member or join one of my VIP boot camps, we'll teach you how to do it. But the Sun says it pervs playground. Kids as young as 8 are being groomed by predators on the TikTok app that's more popular than Snapchat. Yikes. How can TikTok hurt your kid's future? Well, that's a great question. If we go over to TikTok right here, if we go over to it and take a look at it, you guys see that logo right there? You'll notice that everything I post publicly.
This is the best way to take notes.
You'll notice that everything that I post here goes over automatically here. Yikes. So it's publicly creating a website. On the left, it's a website, tiktok.com/Josh Oakes, my username. And it's creating a public website with all my stuff. Oh my gosh. That means if your students post anything inappropriate, naughty, if your 14-year-old, 10-year-old daughter is posting something a little bit dancing and fun and revealing, predators can see them. Okay. Just warning. I just want you to know the downside. I don't want to scare you. I just want you to know the downside. If you need help setting this up on your students' phones, we have a short workshop. We got a parent course on TikTok. We've got a student course on TikTok. We got it all for you. We're here to serve. Fortnite, what is it? Fortnite Battle Royale is a multiplayer shooting game available on console, PC, Android, or iOS devices. Gameplay involves a contest between as many players, as many as 100. Players fight each other until only one player is left. The rest are dead, not just critically injured. They're dead. It's unfortunate. Players can chat with other players, including strangers, using the headsets or text. Many players spend a lot of money on in-app upgrades. Some students can find it difficult to balance virtual worlds and reality. Using lots of times for video games can blur the lines of what is real and important in life compared to leisurely activities. ABC News says a 45-year-old was arrested for threatening to shoot his 11-year-old Fortnite rival, say police. The 45-year-old said he would travel to the boys' school to shoot him. Very serious stuff, guys. Do students behave differently after playing violent video games? Great question. This is a teaser from our course, our workshop for this. In study number 1, participants played a violent or non-violent video game for 20 minutes, one or the other. After gameplay, they heard a loud fight in which one person was injured outside the lab. Participants who played violent video games took longer to help the injured victim, rated the fight as less serious, and were less likely to hear the fight in comparison to participants who played non-violent games. It's called the desensitizing effects of violent media on helping others comfortably numb. It gives your kids less empathy. I've got more of these to share with you in a second study of movies and so on. Parents, what can you do? Play the game with your kids, guys. Turn off the game's chat settings. Check in often, please. Students need to see that their parents' wisdom is also online. If your student plays Fortnite on a console, you can use parental controls to limit how much time they play. Consider using a visual timer like an egg timer or phone timer. Please set this up on your students' phones and everything else. If you need help, we have a short workshop, how to play Fortnite for a positive impact to reduce addiction, reduce depression, reduce all this stuff, and increase the fun you can have as a family. All right, we're on to Netflix, guys. The Netflix app, you know this, 61 million registered users. You get up to 5 family members on each one. How much time is safe in video games? Carly, it's different for everybody. It's so scary, but we teach students not time restriction, but rather when things go downhill, right? It's like, how much time is okay for sitting for my back? Well, it's different for every person, right? If you have back pain, we teach you how to get rid of it, how to do this, and this. So it's really different for every student, but what the students want usually is too much. Here's how to access Netflix parental controls. Number 1, do not give your kids the Netflix.com password, please. If you do this, they'll undo all of the settings I teach you how to do. Instead, visit Netflix.com to open parental controls. What I'm teaching you, they don't want you to know, and they also don't have it in the app. We're going to teach you how to choose a maturity level for each profile. All right, let's go ahead and dive on in, guys. So we're going to go to Netflix.com. All right, Netflix.com. Who's watching? You're familiar with this, guys, right? But instead of clicking on one, click Manage Profiles. Let's go over and manage Josh Oakes. All right, so we got a couple things. First, let's teach you how to turn off the autoplay. What is this? Well, autoplay controls turns off autoplay next episode. This is a game changer. And turns off autoplay previews while browsing. Next episode means your kid can sit on the couch and just go, ugh, this is it. I'll sit here and it'll play the next episode. We do not want them to become a zombie, okay? Also, autoplay previews while browsing on all devices. It's awesome to have that off. It is awesome, guys. Consider turning those off. It helps your students. Next, let's change the titles and the maturity ratings. To do that, it's going to need your password. What? Yes, we're going to put in our password using Dashlane, a free software that you can use. If you're interested in Dashlane, I have a whole workshop on it that's incredible. I have a whole workshop on how to save your family from ransomware. Next, you can click on which one. Okay, Josh is PG-13. You can become an expert on these in 5 seconds by reading this. What? You can also say, there was an email I got from somebody saying, restrict this Netflix. I'll tell you what's a bad, let me tell you what's bad. Hold on. Netflix. There's a bad movie that teaches students how to do something naughty. Okay, here we go. It's not in there anymore. Okay, 365. If you type in 365 days, they say is pretty bad, okay? You might not want to let your younger kids watch it. So what we did is we restricted that film, that show. Let's say it's 13 Reasons Why. 13 Reasons Why it's a suicide show. Teaches your kids. If you don't know what it is, you can read all about it. But 13 Reasons Why, 365 days. Basically, the student at any age can't get access to that now. They can't watch those films, okay? So we've taught you 2 incredible things, NC-17. I'm going to go back up to that, and I can delete these. But I'm going to save those for future people to know how to do, okay? So also in my boot camp, my summer boot camp, if you support us financially a little bit, you can, I can teach you how to require a PIN to access each profile, review the list of restricted titles for each profile, and so on. Okay, we're diving into the positive side of the internet. I want to teach you about how to build your online portfolio, your online brand. This is Jasmine. When Jasmine applies to UCLA College, they're going to be like, hey, is she arrested because bail was set? What? Who? Now, I know what you're thinking. That's not Jasmine. I'm her mom, and I know her. Well, you don't know who Jasmine is, and neither do I. This confuses them. But after Jasmine starts caring about her Google results, rather than telling Jasmine, don't do this, we tell her, hey, you got to build a portfolio because college is only 3, 4, 5 years away. Let's build and test and try. After she built a portfolio, this is what her Google results look like in the green box. What? If you click on one of them, you get this outstanding young student. I'm a senior at this high school and future engineer. She did this when she was a junior or sophomore. She's awesome. And as you scroll down, it highlights her passion, her projects, and her volunteer work. Amazing. Now, next is Girard. Now, which one of these images is for him? Well, if you don't have a portfolio, these images come up. But after he built a portfolio, those images moved down. And now Girard has this amazing little website that has all this stuff. And when you click on it, look at this handsome mug. You get all these great people, or you get him. I'm Girard. I attend this school. When you scroll down, it shows his passion, his projects, his public service. He even talked to his parents, and he links to his real Instagram, his real Twitter, and his real LinkedIn. Guys, fast forward. Both of these students got into their dream colleges, both of them. And they've used this platform, this portfolio, to then take it to the next level and do all this amazing stuff. And they still have these, and they say, I go to this school, and here's my accomplishments. This is a secret hidden edge that kids get. And guess what? We'll teach it to you. We'll show you how to build it. It's not for the rich and famous. It's for every single student. Here's Brendan. Brendan Craig, a passionate and innovative leader. I love how he talks about himself. He talks about his high school achievements, his career goals, his important projects to show leadership. Great kid. He's in his dream college. Emmy Renner highlights volunteer activities, internship experiences, travel photos, and what she learned overseas. Guys, she also links to her real Twitter, her real Instagram, because there's so many other people out there with these names. She got into her dream college. So proud of her. Great job, Emmy. Guys, please set this up for your students. If you need help, we've got a workshop. I've actually got a summer boot camp portfolio that starts next week if you want it. And in that, we teach students how to Google themselves. Why colleges look at students' social media, says US News and World Reports. Inside Higher Ed, social media is fair game in admissions. College admissions officers are reading your tweets. Yikes! 4 ways colleges are going to search for you. We teach this in our student boot camp. It's awesome. I hope that you'll join us. And if they don't, when they do Google you, they're going to find the green box and the red box. We hope you have a green box built in. If you do, this is what it looks like. It's awesome. If you don't, they're going to go look at this and they're going to find weird photos and they're going to go, no, Josh, they're going to click on the Noble photo where you had a huge project. No, they're not. They're going to click on this photo and go, what is this? It's going to distract them. You see, you have no idea how they'll see you online until we teach you some of these ways. And I hope that you'll do that. Please set this up with your student. I've got a workshop, what comes up in your student's Google search. I want to teach it all to you guys. Now, before we get to the 10 key takeaways, I want to talk to you about a younger boot camp. What one of the students and parents said. What did you think of tonight's VIP workshop where we set up TikTok and Snapchat and everything else?
I loved everything you've taught me. I feel more comfortable letting her be on these apps, setting them up privately, so we can enjoy them, but not everybody else sees what she's doing with her age. So thank you very much. It's been very helpful. And I can't wait to go through the rest of the videos.
Thank you. Hey, Maya, you're 10 years old. What did you think of today?
I feel much better going on the TikTok, and I feel much safer now that there's not going to be weird people searching me up.
Yeah, and we showed you before you're on Snapchat, because I don't think you're on Snapchat yet. We showed you before you're on Snapchat how to turn off that Snapmap. What did you think of that weird Snapmap feature?
It was pretty creepy how people could see you.
Right?
You can see where you live, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. I want to thank both of you, Sarah and Maya. Thank you so much for supporting us and being a part of it. All right, guys. This is also our VIP Branding Bootcamp that happens next week. Hello, everyone. I'm Josh Oakes, and I'm so honored today to have Emmy Renner here. We have a new service where we build websites with students, and we want to encourage you as a parent and as an educator to talk to high schoolers about building their own personal first website. Emmy, thanks for joining us today. What did you think of the process of building your first website?
I think that it was an amazing process. Josh was so helpful, and I was able to learn so much about how to create a website. And also, it was just very helpful to organize myself into categories and kind of figure out what my passions were and outline what my best qualities are.
How do you think this will benefit you in the future?
I think that it'll really simplify the process for colleges and make it easier for possible job aspects in the future. And it'll just really clarify who I am and organize myself so that people who are looking at me and they don't know who I am, they'll be able to figure me out and see what I like.
That's awesome. What would you tell other parents or educators that if they're on the fence about building a site for their student?
I think that it's really helpful for kids because you're able to figure out not only this new technology, but it's also really helpful to just organize yourself in a way that colleges aren't able to see through essays. So it's an interactive website where you can click on to different photos and different links, and it'll really just have everything that you need exemplified through a website.
And your website is awesome. You do a great job. You are all about volunteering and all about interning in public office and traveling all over the world. And you are shining online. I couldn't be more proud of you.
Thank you.
We built a footer and a menu and everything, and it's ready to go. And your Google results, give it a month, and you're going to have amazing, amazing Google results. Well, I'm so proud of you, Emmy. Thanks for all that you're doing to set a great example. All right, guys. So you've seen it all. I want to give all of you this 97 plus teen app list for parents. But first, I want to tell you about the ways in which we can become a resource to you. Once again, not salesy, but a resource. So first, we have a VIP Safety Bootcamp that happens next week. It is a Safety Bootcamp. Actually, we've got a few dates. We've got July 8th, July 29th, and we've got a Branding Bootcamp if you want. They're normally, the Safety Bootcamp's normally $100. Because you're on the webinar, I'll give it to you for $49, half off. It's about a 1.5 hour event. The Branding Bootcamp's about an hour and a half as well. And it's normally $500. You get it for $99. And the bonus today is if you join one of these boot camps, you get 5 weeks of our VIP videos, 100% free for the 5 weeks. After that, if you want to stay in it, it's $10 a month. Normally it's $5,000 to have me speak at a school. You get 30 courses to watch anytime for $10 a month. And I'll also send you a free sticker kit. It's awesome, a little sticker kit. If you just want to support us, right, you can join our boot camps. If you just want to support us, you can leave a text-based review. I'm going to, on our either our podcast or our books, I'm going to give you guys the way to give us a review. If you leave us a text-based review, I'll show you this right here. I will go ahead and leave a review here if you want that. If you rate my book is pretty awesome. This is my book. Let's go ahead and search for the book that you can rate. If you click that link and you rate this book, it has a ton of content in it. It's light, bright, and polite for teens and young adults. Basically, how students can shine online. It's incredible. It has a lot of the same information that you saw. And then I'm going to send you this information here, right? Pokemon Go, I want to learn more about that, right? We have this whole guide and everything else. So if you go leave a rating there, and then let me know once you've left a rating, let me know, and I will then go ahead and give you that free guide. All you got to do is make sure you write something that helps others discover what you learned, press submit, and then enter into the comment box. I left a review on your podcast or in your book. Send me the app list and I'll send that off to you. Guys, let me know also if you're interested in the boot camp. I'm going to send that link over here right now as well. So stand by real quick as I do that. And what I'm going to give you a very special link. Let me know if you're interested in the Branding Bootcamp, the Safety Bootcamp, or maybe both boot camps. And I'll give you access to those as well. Here we go. And then if you join one of the boot camps, I'm going to go ahead and give you access to this. So those of you who are filling that out, we've got the Safety Bootcamp, which takes place. We've got some dates here. Safety Bootcamp is July 8th and July 29th, but the Branding Bootcamp, July 1st, 15th, August 12th. We got some incredible stuff. If you miss them, guys, if you miss them, we will give you a free replay. You're going to get ahead of the online dangers and bring your kids to discover the hidden safety features. Build a custom online portfolio website for a student. The price is normally $99 for the safety one. You saw what students say at the end of the safety one. They actually like it. Also, a summer portfolio project, the boot camp, happens soon. And it is, instead of $500, I can give you guys the $99 link. Please let me know if you're interested in that, and we'll get you taken care of there as well. So I'm going to send you that link. Here's the join a boot camp for a discount today only. Okay. And that's a big deal because we don't have these prices for everybody. I have this very special, it's a gobbledygook link that has a hashtag at the end and stuff. So please do consider getting, that's 50% off on the Safety Bootcamp today only. And then when you click on this, you can join with a credit card or PayPal. And if you want to join the Branding Bootcamp and make sure your kid is protected, you'll get a replay as well. Join a credit card or PayPal. And also, we've got the video membership, which is amazing. It's $10 a month. You'll get it for free for 5 weeks. Try it out. If you love it, I think you're going to love it. All right, guys, let me know what questions you have. Alicia, Bina, Courtney, Karen, Smith, a bunch of you in here. Linda, Ray, Ruth, Sandra, Sydney. Let me know what questions you have, and we'll go from there. I'm so excited. I hope you'll take us up on this. You can click on that link that we had there, and it should be awesome. So smartsocial.com bootcamp is a great place to go to just learn more about what you can do to keep your kids safe. You saw that one mom and how she's just helping her students to make sure that they're safe online. All right, guys, I'm going to dive into some more here real quick. I've got more key takeaways. Parents, always be on the same apps as your kids. Know the passcode to your kids' phones and check them at random times. People respect what you inspect. Your student's phone should be treated like a car. You own it and should access it anytime you want. Don't let your kids sleep with their phones. Charge them in your bedroom at night. Remind your kids not to talk with strangers online. Strangers are anyone who isn't eating dinner around the dinner table and is not a friend sitting next to them at school. Stay off anonymous apps. Stick to the green zone apps, guys. We teach you that in our program. Consider making a social media agreement and become a VIP bootcamp attendee, or even just a very informed parent member to stay aware of the latest threats. And what does that look like? Well, as soon as you join a boot camp, oh, and I've got this branding boot camp. This is awesome. Well, that was for the safety one, but I've got these, the branding boot camp, the VIP hands-on safety boot camp, and then the branding boot camp, July 1st. I hope you'll join both, honestly, and we'll take care of you. We'll make sure that nothing ever goes wrong. So you've got people saying helpful safety tips and high energy, engaging, important stuff. It's pretty awesome. We're really, really thankful. All right, Alicia, what do you think? Bina, Courtney, Karen Smith, Linda, Ray, Ruth, Sandra, Sydney. All right. Sydney, we showed you earlier something about keeping YouTube from suggesting videos based on the algorithms. We showed you how to turn that off, Sydney. You may have missed it. You can go in, and if you become a member, you can watch the replay, and we teach you how to do that. But we showed you all that a few minutes ago. I can't go back. I'm so sorry. But I did teach you how to turn off the suggested videos. I showed you how to click that button right there. I'd love to go back, but it will probably, yeah, so go back, or yeah, if you join one of the boot camps, we'll not only teach you, but we'll teach your kids. I just can't go back. We're limited on time, and I got another meeting starting here in just a few minutes. But guys, was this helpful? Let me know if this was helpful. Please consider leaving a review to let others know, and I'm going to send you that free guide, okay? Remember, if you want access to this, list, leave a review, and I'll send you this list for free. Leave a quick review on let people know what you thought. It's my free gift to you. But if you do want to support us, if you want to help us protect kids all over the world, join one of our boot camps. I'll protect your family, and your contribution goes towards me paying my staff to help protect people all over the world. It's a good cause, guys. It's an amazing cause for $49 to do that. So I hope you'll take that. Let me know. I appreciate everybody coming through. You guys are amazing. This was a lot of fun. And thank you so much to Sydney, to Carly, to Sandra. It's good to have you here. So good to have everybody here. And then also to, yeah, we've got a bunch of people. So great. All right, everybody. Thanks so much. If you're leaving a review, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to have to bounce here in a sec to go to some other meetings. But I'm just so thankful that you're in here helping me out, working with us, supporting with us, and everything else. I'm going to hang out for just a second longer and let you guys ask any questions you have. Once again, if you haven't left a review quite yet, you're missing out on this amazing guide, right? Facetune and Facetune 2, so scary, because when you click on this, is it safe for kids? This teaches you all about Facetune and how it can be really unsafe for kids. So please do consider that. Okay, guys, here we go. I think I'm going to jump off unless you have something else. If you do leave a review, you can email us and reply to the emails you get from us. They all go to me, and I'll send you that app list. So I want to thank everybody for being here today. You guys are incredible. Karen Smith, thank you. Karen, have you left a review yet? Let me know if you've left a review. Write something that helps others discover what you learned. You've got the review link there. I'll rate the book, and we'll go from there. I appreciate everybody. All right, I haven't heard. Perfect. It's great. And now we will go from there. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. We got this done in an hour and 5 minutes, which I think is terrific. We move very, very fast. So I'm going to bounce. Bye, guys. Have a wonderful day. Thank you so much. And live from Los Angeles, California, I'm thankful for all of you. Have a great day, guys.